I'd wake up and there would be at least 10 bed bugs.
It's supposed to give stability to people struggling with their mental health.
They've been notified of these violations over and over and over and over again.
Instead, it's putting them at risk. Only on 5, we investigate complaints of a shelter in shambles. They are facilities for people with serious mental health issues, licensed to operate by the state. From the outside, a majority of them look like regular homes in your average neighborhood. But in some cases, behind the front door lies a whole different story. News 5's Kristin Volk has been investigating adult care facilities for months. And Kristin, these are vulnerable residents living in the worst conditions.
It certainly is disturbing, Danita, and it's happening right here in our own community, all while your tax dollars line the pockets of the landlords.
This is the fly droppings on the mattress cover. That's what we had to sleep on.
His pictures make you cringe.
This is all mold.
And so does his video.
When I went to bed, the bed bugs were so horrendously awful. I mean, I could not sleep in either bed. I actually slept on the floor.
But all of these bugs, all of this filth, that was daily life for Ed Bricker. Life here at Care Circle's 3 homes on East 89th Street.
That would be in my bed in the morning, every morning.
Care Circle was supposed to be a place for Ed to get back on his feet, a place where he could get help for his mental health issues.
I would lay on the floor and cry for hours.
Severe depression, bipolar, ADD, anxiety. He never imagined he would hit a new low.
I actually considered going back to the homeless shelter because it was so bad.
Care Circle is definitely one of the worst that we've seen.
Disability Rights Ohio, a nonprofit that acts as the state's protection arm for people with disabilities, has its own pictures inside Care Circle.
Why isn't this being cleaned up?
These photos, taken just 4 months ago, when the organization's investigative team showed up to Care Circle here unannounced. It was the team's 5th visit in the past year. Each time they report back to the state. They say each visit showed very little improvement.
This is a facility that has been given too many chances. They've been given too many opportunities.
Mia, I'd like to talk to you for a minute, please. I'm Kristin with News 5.
We gave Care Circle's owners the opportunity to respond, but they did not.
That's unacceptable.
Sanitation problems at Care Circle date back to at least 2011. According to this state inspection report, Ed moved in 3 years later, placed here by an organization funded by Cuyahoga County. And each year, the owners, Jeff and Wamia Rivers, rake in hundreds of thousands of state and federal tax dollars in rent payments.
I'd like to know why you continue to take taxpayer money while refusing to clean up these filthy homes. Would you live in a home like this with these photos?
The Ohio Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services also refused our repeated interview requests. It licenses Care Circle, along with nearly 300 others, just in Cuyahoga County. Ed is no longer at Care Circle. He now lives at another facility, after he says he complained enough times to county officials. But he worries about others just like him, who suffer from mental illness, yet, unlike him, they can't advocate for themselves, or they don't know how.
There are people with mental health issues that really need services and help, and they're being exploited and taken advantage of.
These records show that a year ago, the state did initiate administrative action against Care Circle. That included a threat to revoke the home's license, and a hearing was supposed to be held to determine the outcome. But the state tells us there is no hearing scheduled, saying, quote, at this time, the department has been conducting ongoing work to help Care Circle correct its deficiencies. In the studio, I'm Kristin Volk, News 5. Danita?